is proof that nice guys do not finish last. He may be the most accessible, accommodating world champion in the fight game today.
Well, in Rosario, he's got an opportunity with a former world champion in front of him that can make him as popular as Tony Lopez is in his hometown of Sacramento. He's got to have an impressive performance. This is his stage here. As you can see from the CompuBox, the average punches thrown on their average, Garza does not land lands more than Rosario does as far as percentage is concerned.
Watch Garza's left jab tonight.
You can see that's the difference in the punches. Right there, that's what he depends upon, is his jab. At least as far as landing.
This of course is for the WBA Junior Welterweight Championship of the World, and there are the rules.
10-point must-ism, no standing 8-count, 3-knockdown rule in effect, saved by the belt in last round only. And the doctor or the referee can stop the fight. That's a California state law. It's not seen in too many other states.
Larry Rosario is the referee. Rosario was the referee.
This match is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, Ken Gray, Executive Officer, and Rob Lynch, Chief Inspector, and by the World Boxing Association Supervisor Carlos Chavez of Venezuela. Our judges for this match are Lou Moret of Los Angeles, Hubert Earl of Nova Scotia, Canada, and Francisco Burac of Cologne, Panama. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the waiting is over. It's time for the slugfest of the West. From the Arco Arena, Don Jargon and Main Events present our main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. The referee for this contest is Larry Rosario. Introducing first in the blue corner. He's wearing the blue trunks with the yellow trim. He weighs 139.5 pounds. He's from Santurce, Puerto Rico. He has a record of 36 wins and 4 losses, with 31 wins by knockout. Here's the 3-time world lightweight champion, Edwin Chapo Rosario. And now, fighting out of the red corner, this young man is wearing the red trunks. He weighs 139 pounds. He's fighting out of Sacramento, California, with a record of 28 wins against 1 loss and 1 draw, with 23 wins by knockout. He is the WBA Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, Loreto.
One guy.
To complete the thought, Larry Rosario.
Okay. Ya hablamos anteriormente, quiero limpia pelea. Cuando digo break, quiero que se separe sin tirar golpe, eh? Clean fight, shake hands. Back to the goal.
Slugfest in the West. Strap in.
Tell you, he may not have as many followers as Lopez, but they're certainly as loud as Lopez followers.
Without question, Loreto Garza in the red corner with the red trunks. Rosario, the former champion, in blue in the blue corner. Let's get it on. Oh my goodness! Rosario has decked Garza in the first 10 seconds of the round. He's only been down twice in his career. He hasn't lost in 8 years. He's the world champion, and he's going to be tested immediately.
Just got hit with another right by Rosario. You better put that left hand up.
He's reeling. He's reeling. He does not really have a sense of where he is. But he has a championship heart. And we'll have to see the jab from Garza to fend off Rosario. It was a right hand that put him down.
Garza is still feeling the effects of that punch. He's still not there yet. You can see he's working on unsteady legs right now.
We said it at the top of the show that Rosario had the big punch, and that was the way that he could beat Garza. Garza acknowledged that he could not be outboxed, but he could be outfought, and Rosario instantly took the offensive and decked Garza. Garza was up immediately. He was on shaky legs. He has weathered the storm. He has gotten hit, and he is now just beginning to look like the fighter that these fans expected. But even now,
Dan, he hasn't weathered it yet because he's still got over a minute left in this round, and all it's going to take is another right hand or left. There it is right there.
He was hit with another right hand. Rosario has wasted no time in trying to get back a world title. Loreto Garza has only been on the canvas twice, and that was in his only loss back in 1983. He is a stranger to the canvas. Larry Rosario is the referee. Larry Rosario is taking a long look because Rosario has decked Garza again.
That's a knockdown. No, I'll tell you, Garza's lucky there. He got hit with punches.
I think a huge break. I really do, because I think that was a knockdown also. Garza's wife is in the insert into the lower left part of the screen, and Garza got hit again. He's down again. Garza is down again.
There's over 30 seconds left. The 3 knockdown rule is not in effect, though.
He knows where he is. He took Rosadill's commands and responded. 20 seconds to go, round 1. Rosario has decked Garza twice. And Garza, the WBA junior welterweight champion, could be on the verge of losing his title. Garza with his back to the ropes, trying to stave off Rosario. 5 seconds to go, round 1.
He held on. One more knockdown in that round, the fight would have been over.
He's going into the wrong corner. He went into the corner, a neutral corner. Now we go into the Garza corner. Will Edgington and Don Conley, the trainers.
Loreto,
Don Conley, the voice.
Keep your left hand up. Are you okay? Yeah. All right, get your head back together. Come on now. Give me that ice bucket. Give me that ice.
It's behind his head already, Don. Behind his head already.
Loreto, are you awake now?
Yeah.
Huh? Loreto.
Okay, Goose.
Here it is. Look
Early
at Garza
in the fight.
with the left down. He gets hit with that overhand right.
Straight right hand, decked Garza, who got up immediately. We thought that he weathered the storm. You corrected me because he didn't. Another right hand decked Garza.
That's the same knockdown right there, but from a different angle, Dan. But you could just see that Garza's legs just weren't staying.
Here is now the second knockdown. Edwin Rosario.
He was lucky that they didn't call the other slip a knockdown.
He's knocked out 31 of the 40 men that he's fought. Edwin Rosario has. He's knocked down Garza twice. He has stronger and fresher legs at this moment. He's hit him with another right hand. He is beating up Loreto Garza right now, and it's going to take a huge, huge performance from Garza to weather this storm. Garza is in excellent shape, but right now he is getting beaten to the punch, and he's been knocked down twice by Rosario.
His legs are so wobbly, though, right now. If you can just see him backing up, he can't stand on those steady legs. 1 or 2 good shots by Rosario, and I guarantee you Garza goes down again.
Will the championship of the world change hands in Sacramento at Arco Arena tonight? There is blood from the nose of Garza. He has certainly watched plenty of game, or rather fight videotape of Rosario. He knew, oh, he's hurt again.
Right, he's hurt him.
His back is into the ropes, and continually Rosario is getting through with a vicious right hand.
The problem that's happening with Garza, look at his left hand. Even now, after being hit with every right that Rosario's thrown, he's still got that left hand down. If he's going to have any chance of surviving any more shots, he better block a few.
It's a track meet-like pace. Round 2, midway through the round. Garza came off the deck twice in round 1. He has been beaten to the punch and hurt in round 2.
Good left.
Beautiful left-right by Rosario. Garza spins away from the ropes. He is trying to get the middle of the ring back. He is trying to use his legs, trying to use the hand speed, the foot speed. But Rosario has thrown Garza into Rosario's corner. Rosario is pounding away at Garza. Garza doing whatever
That's
he
the
can.
experience and the championship quality in Rosario, knowing how to throw those combinations, keeping Garza on the ropes. If you remember, Garza was able to throw past the ass around. He can't do that with Rosario.
Under 45 seconds to go in round number 2. Loreto Garza has been knocked down twice, and he is against the ropes again. Rosario has come out and shocked Garza, his fans, and this city at Arco Arena. Slugfest in the West is just that.
Right now, Garza's just trying to hold on. 1 or 2 good solid shots right now. I'll tell you, he's out of here. It's a good move by Rosario there.
He's been hit with a left right again by Rosario. He is showing a championship chin.
He's got 10 seconds to survive for this round.
10 seconds to go, round number 2. Edwin Rosario, a former champion, wants another title, and he wants it bad. We go into the Garza corner where they're stunned.
Okay. Loreto, you're feeling all right? All right, you're recovering. All right. Hey, guys. No panic. No panic. Are you all right, Loreto? All right, you still got to make him miss. Tie him up, Loreto.
Okay, Goose. He didn't knock him down in round 2, but he hit him with some big bombs.
Well, he showed the experience that he's got. He kept Garza on those ropes. Garza has shown that he's a champion by not falling underneath all the pressure of Rosario. But right now, this is Rosario's fight.
That's what's at stake. The WBA junior welterweight title. There is members of the Garza family and entourage. There are the punch stats. I'll tell you the big stat. 2 knockdowns, nearly another knockdown in round 3. Right now, the stats for Loreto Garza is just to establish that jab and get into this fight and slow down this buzzsaw named Rosario.
I'll tell you, compared to Garza, Rosario looks like a bull.
That was Garza's best jabs of the fight. The crowd responded. Garza starting at least early in the 3rd to assert the jab. He knows what to do.
The last thing Rosario wants to do is let Garza back into this fight. A few of those jabs, Garza's going to get some confidence. There goes that confidence right there with that right.
By Rosario. Garza is gonna, oh my goodness, he's down. Loreto Garza is absolutely
He's out of it right now, but he's got that heart to stay in it.
Rosadilla.
Referee's giving him one more
Hands
shot.
are up. Loreto Garza's been knocked down in round 3.
He's almost falling down without even being hit.
Rosario is charging.
Look at the heart he's showing out there.
Is charging, and Garza is into the ropes. Rosadilla is on the verge of stopping the fight. Rosadilla is on the verge. Garza is down.
They should stop this fight.
Garza is down, and the fight's over.
New
The fight is
champion.
over.
4-time world champion.
Larry Rosadilla has stopped the fight, and the championship of the world has changed hands at 109 of the 3rd round here in Sacramento, California. The great Loreto Garza has been beaten by Edwin Rosario tonight in Sacramento.
Dan, what a performance by Rosario. He started off right, though. The first thing he did was take control by knocking him down in the first part of the fight. And that dictated the whole fight right there. There's Rosario right now. I can't believe that they're going to boo him, though. He did a great job.
He is a world champion for the 4th time in his career. He is only 28 years of age. He came in here as high as a 7-to-1 underdog by some sports books in Nevada. The odds were lowered, but Garza was still a heavy favorite. We're into the Garza corner now, where the fight is over for the night. He has his wits about him now, finally. His wife is in the corner. Here is the end, round 3.
Now, Garza was showing that jab, got hit with that right hand. Came back with the jab too low. His heart kept him up on his feet right there. You can see those punches there. How he withstood even standing up that long, I don't know.
That is the 3rd knockdown of the fight, the first knockdown of round 3. This is the same knockdown from a different angle. Once again, it was the right hand. Edwin Rosario has come into Garza's hometown and taken the man's title in absolutely outstanding fashion, as convincing a fashion as really can ever be done. with 4 knockdowns.
Well,
now this is the second knockdown of the third round, the 4th knockdown of the fight.
Well, look at, see, he's got Garza on those ropes. Obviously, Rosario's dictated the whole fight.
He fell like a redwood tree. He fell forward. For fans of Loreto Garza, and I consider myself, I yield to no one in my admiration of the man and what he has brought to this sport. Painful for me to watch. Let me admit that off the bat. Yes, I root for Garza, but without question, Edwin Rosario has gotten the respect as if he didn't get it before, because he has a 4-time world champion, and this is the end for Garza, at least on this night.
The question was going to be whether or not he would get inside that jab. He did more than get inside the jab. He never allowed Garza to get the jab off. In the last round before he knocked him out, Garza got in 3 straight jabs, but Rosario overcame it, took control again with that overhand right.
The championship of the world has changed hands. Here's Jim Hall with the announcement.
And 109 of the 3rd round. Winner by knockout and new WBA Junior Welterweight Champion of the world, Edwin Chapo Rosario.
Edwin Rosario has won back a world title. Loreto Garza was crowned king of the WBA Junior Welterweights in August. Less than a year later, he surrenders the title. He went down gamely. He fought as best. Well, actually, his chin fought as best as could be expected, but for some reason, right from the opening bell, Garza was in serious trouble. He was knocked down 10 seconds into the opening round.
Here's the true indication of how this fight went. You can see the power punches right there. 62%, 56 punches of Rosario's landed right on the chin of Loreto Garza.
We go ringside into the ring with the new champion.
And let's go up to Joe Goosen. Joe's in the ring with the winner.
Joe Goosen with the new champion.
Thank you, Len. I've got Edwin Chapo Rosario here with me. Bill, bear with me here. I need somebody to interpret Manny, probably. Manny, ask Chapo. Ask Chapo if he thought it was going to be this easy tonight.
Chapo, ¿tú crees que tú vas a hacer así de fácil?
Bueno, me entrené 2 meses y cuando yo me entreno bien, estoy en buenas condiciones y teniendo el mejor entrenador del mundo, no me gana nadie. Y el próximo que va a ser va Chávez y Camacho.
¡Puerto Rico! ¡Te queremos, coño!
That was kind of self-explanatory. It sounded like he wanted Chavez or Camacho.
Chávez or Camacho, anybody. Anybody.
Ask Edwin, why is it that he can turn it on and turn it off so often? At times he looks like he's through, he has no more career left, and then the next thing you know, he comes back and knocks out the champ of the world.
Bueno, porque yo tengo el mejor entrenador y con quien yo me crié todo el tiempo, toda mi vida. Fue con mi entrenador Manichea, que es el mejor entrenador del mundo. Y no estuve con él por problemas que tuvimos, pero volvimos al momento, ¿no? El entrenador que me conoce a mí y me puso en las mejores condiciones y como era yo antes.
You know what Chapo said? Chapo said, no, before, it's with me, and now, when it's with me, nobody can beat him, and he's the best, he said to me, I'm the best trainer in the world. But, that way he said, but,
Joe, it's a matter of motivation.
No, Jimmy,
he got motivated this time.
I'm training.
Great training.
No, but I'm training. I'm making him fight.
Let me ask Chapo another. Manny, ask him another question for me. Ask him if he's going to stay in tune with himself and keep training hard and not veer off the track until he fights the exactly.
In my next fight, I have for more condition.
Even better.
Right, obviously. Bill, let me ask you something. Who do you want to go after next? I mean, it was an impressive fight tonight. He knocked out Loreto Garza. I mean, it was actually a man against a boy in there tonight, it looked like. Who do you go after now?
We're going after Camacho next. Dan and I discussed the deal, and we hope to move ahead and close the deal immediately.
Tremendous fight.
Hoping that Dan would make the announcement.
Congratulations, Edwin. Whether you take on Camacho or Chavez, congratulations tonight.
Thank
You win us what day. Okay, congratulations.
I'm very happy because with my new champion. And I'm going to give hello to the people of Estados Unidos or Puerto Rico. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Well, Edwin.
Live pictures from Arco Arena, TVKO International. Dan Brady with the Goose. Dan Goosen, where the championship of the world has changed hands in the WBA junior welterweight division. That is Olga Garza, the wife of the former champion. Here is the former champion now in the ring.
Were you good and warmed up from that dressing room?
Yeah, I was loose. I was warm. I just got nailed a good shot.
Was it a fact that you just couldn't recover from that first shot?
Seems to be. Seems so, yeah.
Well, I didn't know if you had kind of gotten your legs back the second round and that he just hit you with another one, or you never recovered from the first round.
I think recovered a little bit, you know. The second round, I was all right. Got nailed a little bit again, but I handled it. And I got nailed again in the third round, you know. I got nailed a good shot.
Well, I know you trained hard for this fight. I don't think you were listening to the press and the people saying that Rosario was a shot fighter. I know you prepared well for him, but he was probably, or was he a little bit more than you expected tonight?
Well, you know, I got nailed right away. I never had a chance to fill him out. I got nailed. If I was able to get by that first round, fill him out a little bit, I could answer that question. But, you know, I got nailed right away.
Now, your corner begged you to get that left hand up in that second round. Was it a fact that you just couldn't get it up, or that your style isn't to bring it up? What was it?
Well, I bring it up or I put it down, try to get my man to come in a little bit. But, you know, I got nailed right away. I never really had a chance to do what I wanted.
You're going to take a little time off. What are your plans right now?
Well, I really don't know. You know, I'm going to think about what's going on. You know, I plan to fight again. I'm not going to let this fight, you know, ruin my career. You know, I'll be back, and, you know, I learned a lesson, and hopefully I can, you know, make something of it.
Is there a possibility, or were there any options in your contract that you could get a rematch with Rosario after this, if there was a shot that you lost?
Like my manager said, possibly we can. I'm not really sure right now what the contract said, but I'm sure my manager does.
All right, Loreto, it was a brave performance, and unfortunately you lost the title, but hopefully you work hard enough, you get it right back again.
What, are you out here now?
TVKO International has been proud to present to you Slugfest in the West. Wow.
Well, I'll tell you, Dan, it just goes to show you that a puncher is never out of any fight. And I've seen it happen so many times in boxing when the complete underdog, who is a puncher, comes out, connects with his first punch, and that's basically what he did with Garza, and that was Garza's downfall.
Well, they meet at center ring for a goodbye. Maybe it's just a so long and not a goodbye, because it is not unlikely that these two warriors will be back at it again.
Well, right now what's going to happen, Rosario's supposed to fight Camacho, and I could eventually see, look, Rosario's doing his impression of Jorge Paez with the dancing. But Rosario's supposed to fight Camacho, and then I can see the winner of that fight eventually coming back, giving Garza his due. He's got to get a rematch somewhere down the line. He went out of